Hockey tonight, within the confines of America West Arena in Arizona. Our matchup pairs the Phoenix Coyotes and the Pittsburgh Penguins. I'm Bill Peterson, paired up with Mike Weiss tonight. And how about the matchup we're going to see this evening?
You can hear the Coyote howls in the building before the puck is dropped. It's going to be a good matchup tonight.
Health is the key word for the Pittsburgh Penguins this season. Injuries were a key element in finishing last in the Atlantic Division. If they stay injury-free, they will make the playoffs.
Injuries can hurt almost any team. You don't have to tell the Pittsburgh Penguins, who had injuries derail their Stanley Cup hopes last season. The Penguins have been on a losing streak lately. They'll try to change that tonight. Coyotes are under 500 in their last 10 games, Bill. I sure hope they can turn things around.
The Coyotes have brought ice to the desert. Their mission this year, bring the Stanley Cup.
The Phoenix Coyotes are relying on their team play to push them into the second round of the playoffs for the first time in 15 years. Johan Hedberg is so confident in the net, he takes chances most goalies wouldn't. And believe me when I tell you that the risks aren't a big deal to Hedberg. Over the past few years, Sean Burke has become the #1 man in net. He's a steady performer that can win you a game all by himself.
Newman brings it over the red line. Almonte sends it behind the net, over to Briere. This faceoff is left of the goal. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Vannanen. They get caught offsides.
Vannanen can single-handedly change the flow of a game. Being aggressive isn't always bad.
This area of the game is a big advantage for the Coyotes. Almonte brings it past the blue line. Ferentz passes it to Lemieux. Carries it past the blue line. He passes it over to Beach. Doan passes to Briere. Takes it past the blue line. He takes the step shot. That is the kind of save that will set the tone for his team for the rest of the game. Roosevelt carries it over the red line. Lemieux passes it off to Beach. Newman brings the puck up through the zone. Carries it over the blue line. May sends it up to the center. Savage makes a centering pass over to Lenkow. He's got no problem making the save. Moran sends it off to Straka. What a save! Lenkow sends it up over to May. He takes the slap shot, and they go offsides. May believe he didn't score there. What a great save. Winning faceoffs is a strong point for the Coyotes. Almonte brings it over the blue line. Doan sends it back over to Simpson. Centering pass over to Almonte. Niemanen brings the puck up. Carries it past the blue line. He makes the save. Burke moves it over to Briere. Takes it past the red line. Almonte brings it past the blue line. Over to the right wing. Robitaille intercepts the pass. Roosevelt sends it over to Niemanen. Vicious check by Vannanen. Niemanen passes it to Almonte. He's going to break away. He sends it up the center. Roosevelt sends it over to Lemieux. Brings it past the red line. He sends it up the middle over to Beach. Doan sends it over to the right wing. Almonte brings it over the red line. He passes it off to Briere. Morin passes it to the right wing. Kovalev carries it past the red line. He lets the backhand shot go. Burke passes it over to Niemanen. Pusher slides it over to Morin. Lemieux sends it back to the defenseman. Lankow moves it back to May. He sends it off over to Savage. Passes it to the right wing. That one just catches the post. Suchi centers it to Lankow. Straka takes the puck up. Takes it past the blue line. And it's a goal. The Pittsburgh Penguins strike first.
You know, that goalie usually keeps his team in games, so that goal is somewhat surprising.
The Pittsburgh Penguins applied pressure first in this game. Straka got through for a simple reason. Just do a head count, and you'll see the advantage he had.
Aw, man, he used the goalie like a backboard on that one.
Pittsburgh goal scored
Velikov
by
passes
number 82,
to Maratza.
Martin. Straka assist to number 38, Jan.
Simpson brings the puck through the zone.
Of the goal,
Kalanos passes it over to Hornachuk.
Seconds.
Herdina takes the puck up through the zone. Moratza carries it over the blue line. Sends it back to the defenseman. Velikov carries it over the red line. Lemieux brings it over the blue line. He made a great save. Hedberg passes over to Straka. Moratza carries it past the blue line. Over to the right wing. Knocked down in front by Burke. Lemieux brings the puck up through the zone. And he takes a wrist shot. Great save. Hope he can keep this up for the next 2 periods. Ferentz takes it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. What a save. Burke makes the save. Can't believe he didn't score there. What a great save. He takes the backhand shot. Save by Burke. Almonte passes it off to Vannanen. Kovalev brings it past the blue line. Save! Lemieux sends it off to Beach. That was a great stop by Burke. Checked hard by Doan. Brings it over the red line.
1 minute remaining.
Ferentz plays it up to Vannanen. Breaks up the play. Almonte brings it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot, blocked out front. He lets the backhand shot go. Hedberg sends it up to Ferentz. The Pittsburgh Penguins are ahead as we end the first period, 1-0. Hey, Mike, any stats jump out at you after one?
The Coyotes have been protecting their goal too much. They need to focus on their offense now.
Newman sends it back over to Voninen. Beach carries it over the blue line, and he takes a wrist shot. Almonte moves it over to Briere. Sends it to Dome. Lemieux moves it back over to Beach. That's an easy save for him. Newman sends it over to the right wing. Almonte sends it to the left wing. Kovalev passes it to the right wing. Lemieux carries it past the red line. Pass back to Beach. Save by Burke. Briere sends it over to Almonte. Good save! Hedberg! Blocker save! Lemieux passes it to Kovalev. Almonte thought there was an easy tally there, but gets stoned by Hedberg. Suchi sends it to Savage. Moves it back over to Lenkow. Moran slides it to Pusher. Straka takes it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. He stoned him. Burke passes it to Suchi. Lenkow brings it over the red line. Savage passes over to May. He takes the backhand shot. He's got no problem making the save. Morazov brings it over the blue line. He relays it to Hrdina. That save keeps them down only one goal. Suchi sends it over to the right wing. Savage passes it to Lenkow. Straka passes over to Hrdina. He passes it to the right wing. Straka passes it over to the left wing. Stopped by Burke. Morazov sends it to the left wing. Simpson brings the puck up. Hedberg passes it off over to Kovalev. Carries it over the red line. He passes it back over to Ferentz. Centers it to Lemieux. Beach sends it up to the center. He sends it back to Roosevelt. Briere takes the puck up. Carries it past the blue line. He passes it to the left wing. What a save! Hedberg passes to the defenseman. Beach brings it past the red line. Gets it over to the left wing. Burke sends it off to Voninen. Briere sends it up to Almonte. Ferentz passes it to the right wing. Kovalev carries it past the red line. Burke sends it in front to Newman. He slides it over to Almonte. Takes it past the blue line. He plays it back over to Newman. Pusher plays it up to the center. Straka takes it past the red line. Burke moves it to Briere. Straka sends it to Moran. Brings the puck to the zone. Straka passes it to Hrdina. He sends it over to Morazov. He lets the backhand shot go. Save by Burke. Dome sends it to Almonte. Pusher passes it over to the left wing. Hrdina carries it over the red line. Burke slides it over to Briere. He passes it off over to Dome. Hedberg passes it to Nieminen. Brings it over the red line. Brings it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Lenkow sends it to the left wing. May brings it over the blue line. Off the blocker. Simpson takes the puck up through the zone. Langkow makes a centering pass over to Savage. Hedberg passes over to Lemieux. Carries it past the red line. He centers it over to Beach. What a save! Suchi makes a long pass to Savage. He plays it up to the center. Lemieux brings the puck up. Simpson passes it over to Langkow.
1 minute
Savage
remaining in the
carries it
second
over the blue
period.
line. He makes a centering pass. Bone-crushing hit by Kovalev.
The Penguins love fast-paced games. That's where they feel most at home.
Bergevin takes the puck up. After two, advantage. The Pittsburgh Penguins, 1-0. Tell us the story after two, Mike.
The Coyotes aren't shooting enough to be leading this game, Bill.
Time to drop the burnt biscuit. Almonte brings the puck up through the zone. Passes it to Doan. Takes it past the blue line. He sends the puck back to Briere. Ferentz passes it off to Straka. Herdina carries it past the blue line. Passes it to the right wing. Great save to keep this game close. Bonanen brings the puck to the zone. Almonte sends it back over to Briere. Ferentz passes to Beach. He passes it to Kovalev. Bonanen makes a long pass to Briere.
Numanen delivers a crushing check to his victim there.
This faceoff is left of the goal. He takes the shot. He makes the save. Burt sends it off over to Suchi. Savage brings it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Oh, Hedberg has been playing great all game, making save after save. Simpson sends it to his defenseman. Kovalev moves it back to Lemieux. He might hurt himself if he hits any harder. May brings it past the blue line. Takes the puck up through the zone. Sent back over to Moran.
Penguins are a quick team. They love to keep an upbeat tempo.
Face-off to the right of Burt. Numanen sends it up over to Almonte. Brings it over the blue line. Is he a bricklayer? Because he's been putting up a wall in front of the net all night long. Herdina takes the puck up. Passes it to Murattsov. Pass over to Straka. He's got to continue to make saves like that to keep them in this contest. Doan moves it to Almonte.
He seems to have trouble with long shots at times. Hedberg concentrates so hard on the shooter, the puck will bounce by him before he can react. The kid's still learning, though, and it's something he's aware of.
Mike, can you shed some light on that last play?
Hedberg slides the legs out there and blocks the shot with the pads.
Whether it's in the offensive or defensive zone, winning important faceoffs is a specialty for the Coyotes. Numanen sends it over to Bonanen. Brings the puck up. Passed back to Numanen. He sends it up the center. Briere passes it over to the left wing. passes to Vonneman. Takes it past the blue line. Moves it back over to Numanen. Savage sends it back to the defenseman. Ferentz passes it to Straka. Carries it over the red line. He passes it back over to Morozov. Lenka intercepts the pass. Savage brings the puck up through the zone. He passes back to the defenseman. May carries it over the blue line. He winds up with a shot. Nice save. Hedberg has shut down their offense all night long. Beach brings it over the red line. Kovalev keeping their momentum going for the season. A goal for the Pittsburgh Penguins.
You know, most teams don't get more than a couple on this guy.
All goals are important on the road. That's a pretty one-timer for the goal by Lemieux. Controlling the pace of the game by winning faceoffs is a strong point for the Coyotes.
Pittsburgh
Jones takes the puck up
by
to the zone.
66, Mario.
He sends it over to
Lemieux.
Beach.
Assist
Passes over to the left
number
wing.
27, Alexei Kovalev.
Kovalev
And to number
sends it to
16,
Moran.
Chris Beach. Time of goal, 11
Lemieux
minutes,
moves it back
12
over the pusher.
seconds.
Grabbed out of the air. Burke slides it to Simpson. Dome takes it past the red line. He slides it over to Briere. He centers the pass. Save! Hedberg has been playing great all game, making save after save. Niemanen carries it past the blue line. Hordichuk brings the puck through the zone. Kalanos brings it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Boy, he makes the hard saves look easy. Robitaille brings it past the red line. He passes it over to Niemanen. The Pittsburgh Penguins have the advantage right now in this game. Are there any other things our viewers should know about this team?
Despite the Penguins' moves to rebuild, they're still an offensive threat and should not be taken lightly.
Face off to the left of him. Burke. Melikov sends it over to the right wing. Morozov sends it back over to Hrdina. Savage sends it up to the center. Vonneman passes it to May. Bergevin passes to Morozov. Lenka brings the puck up. May brings it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. What a save! Hedberg passes it over to Morozov. Bergevin takes the puck up. Melikov carries it past the red line. Hedberg looked good on that last save, Mike.
Hedberg is tough on the glove side. He makes grabbing the puck out of the air look so easy.
Faceoffs are one of the little details that is done very well by the Coyotes. Simpson brings the puck up through the zone. Dome takes it past the blue line. He sends it up the middle, over to Almonte. Intercepted by Pusher. Lemieux carries it over the red line. He passes it to the left wing. Beach passes it to the right wing. Almonte passes it off over to Briere. Carries it over the blue line. Centering pass over to Dome. Takes the shot.
1 minute, 1 minute remaining.
Simpson passes to Suchi. Briere sends it off to Dome. He sends it back to Almonte. And he takes a wrist shot. The Pittsburgh Penguins come out ahead here 2-0.
The Coyotes stay in second in the Pacific Division.
That ends ESPN's coverage of tonight's game. Good night from the America West Arena.
And now, for the 3 stars of the game, the number 3 star, Martin Straka. The number 2 star, Mario Lemieux. The number 1 star, Johan Hedberg.